The world is facing disaster.
A record earthquake triggers a mammoth tsunami.
Truly massive tornadoes, nearly a mile wide.
15,000 people died and almost 5,000 are missing.
This huge 2-alarm industrial fire.
A catastrophe of major proportions.
Somebody better be getting prepared.
The end of the world as we know it is coming. There's no doubt about it.
The end of the world as we know it, Tiatuaki, that could be pretty much anything.
People talk about a coronal mass ejection that burns up the earth and there's nothing left. I believe it's my responsibility to make sure that I am fully prepared to be able to take care of my family through whatever comes. We're working on our 4th generation of actual preppers. We have 6 kids living at home, and it makes life a little bit crazy. As the head of my household, I never want my family to be stuck or stranded because of my failure to prepare for something. So I guess in a sense you could say I'm a Papa Bear. I protect my cubs, I go out and find food for my cubs.
Who is in charge of carrying the food?
Daddy!
You can call me Papa Bear if you want, I guess. I might shoot you though. We're just like any normal family. We go out and have activities. They're just a little bit different than what your average family might do.
I don't understand gun talk.
That's okay. All you need to understand is pull the trigger. You know, a lot of little girls, they want their Barbie dolls. My girls come in the gun store and they run for the pink guns.
If something happens to the world, we can go up to the mountains and just live.
Guys, this is a water filter. We put this down in the water and it takes out all the mud and all the yuckiness and it makes it nice, clean drinking water.
Yummy!
What I love most about Phil is just his passion for everything, his passion for life.
Okay, well, she's all grown up now.
I know, I can't
First
believe
day of
she's
school.
this big. Phil and I really trust each other, and we are there for each other. I think that's part of what's helped us be successful. I don't dream as big as he does.
Basically, what I want to do is turn this garage into a huge prepper man cave. We're really building a bunker designed specifically for food storage, gun storage, ammo storage.
If you have to take off and bug out, we'll have all your weapons and other tools ready to go.
It's turning into like his dream man cave.
This will have about 100,000 rounds of ammo on it once we're ready.
And I think he's a little bit over the top.
Hey guys, come here, we got a surprise for you. I told everybody if they came out and helped that we would get them a treat for helping out. Take it around back.
Hey kids, you think it's a unicorn?
A little short.
It smells like a unicorn.
So we opened it up and it was my least favorite creature, a pig.
It's a pig, Mom! It's a pig!
This pig is going to be dinner tonight. You guys knew that it was dinner? You know what? Okay, animals are here to feed us, right?
I can't believe you brought it here.
Well, where else was I going to take it?
It's stinking up my front yard and then my neighbors are asking me what's going on.
So what exactly is Adrian worried about?
I don't know, she's concerned about the neighbors. I think it's dumb, but I gotta respect her concern. This is really gonna let us test out our butchering system. We're gonna be able to skin it and tan the hide. We're gonna have everything set up here to do all the leather work. Basically use the entire animal, which is what you have to do when you take an animal's life.
I would be living a very different life if I wasn't married to Phil, that's for sure. We wouldn't be butchering pigs in our garage, for one thing. Where am I supposed to put my stuff?
What stuff?
All of my stuff. I was planning on moving my stuff out there, my shoes, my handbags, my Christmas decorations. You didn't clear me a place, and there's blood all over the place. I thought you were gonna make a spot for it.
Well, there's some space up there, hon.
I have all of those boxes of clothes.
You said Christmas decorations. There's room right there.
I had hoped to organize my garage today, and now I've got a butcher shop / gun arsenal instead. Phil would tell you that I wear the pants in the relationship, but he's wrong. He totally calls all the shots. That is the truth.
Crap, I do
That
not.
is the truth.
Here's how it works in our marriage. I propose crazy ideas. I want to kidnap the kids.
Your own kids.
My own kids. I want to kidnap them. Adrian says, hell no, you're not doing that. and I just kind of ease it in there. And after a little while, it's just kind of grown and it's too big for her to say no to anymore, and I just do what I wanted to do anyway. Some parents want their kids to be on the football team. I just want to kidnap them.
No, the girls will be absolutely terrified, and I'm not going to put them through that.
What's the big deal? They'll be scared for a few minutes and then they'll know it's okay.
You know what? I think you're wrong, and I get to decide. I'm their mom. I get to decide. It's my job to protect them, so it doesn't matter what you think, honestly.
But I'm their dad.
Sorry. Well, you know what? I'm sorry.
I don't know how I'm going to convince her to let me do it, but I'm going to.
Don't kidnap the kids. Don't even think about kidnapping the kids. Don't even talk to me about kidnapping the kids, okay? The answer is no. No way. Absolutely not.
If my kids were to be kidnapped, that would literally be the end of the world as I know it. I'm going to need to do everything I can to prevent this kind of a situation. And that means running the kids through a drill. If someone does something to one of my kids, they're gonna pay for it.
And I just think for a minute, okay, Gibson, this was a drill to see how you would react if you were kidnapped. Someone's taking me away! Help me! And I probably wasn't screaming loud enough, and I got really pressured and stressed.
What Adria's gonna learn from this is when she looks around and realizes her kids are missing, she's gonna wake up a little bit.
Because we've been doing these drills lately, I gave the kidnapping idea some more thought, and I actually have mixed feelings about that because I want them to be more aware, but I don't want them to be afraid and paranoid all the time.
And I'm like, okay, if you get unhandcuffed, which I know you're going to, Gibson, since you have the key under your shirt, what are you going to do?
Training is where you prepare for real life. Gibson and Naya know some of the basics of escaping custody. They've never been through a drill.
That doesn't sound too good.
I don't do this to torture my kids. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want them scared or anything like that. But I do want them to feel the adrenaline of the situation. I do want them to acknowledge that there's more to life than just sitting around and watching TV.
With my dad being a prepper, I get the fun experience of doing fire drills, kidnapping drills, all those drills that people don't do. And I'm glad that I'm a prepper.
Fire drills are boring.
I'm a very protective person. I'm very protective of my kids. When it comes to something bad happening to my kids, my instinct is to destroy them.
I think the next time Canoe should get kidnapped.
But he should.
And I should drive.
At the end of the day, I think that all of this prepper stuff that we do is really bringing us closer together and has been a good thing for our family.
Being a prepper to me is about being optimistic about the future. It's about making sure that we're ready for whatever's coming our way. Okay, out, in.
It's a fine line between preparation and paranoia, and we are trying to find that balance and trying to teach our kids without scaring our kids.
Preparedness is what makes my family different from everyone else's family.
We make sure that our family is able to take on and deal with whatever might come in the future.
We should be preppers. I like being a prepper. It's fun.